Um, I think I can do this because this game is not too, like, needy on resources. But if I start losing frames on my stream, I can stop.
Fair enough.
What was my thought process? I was going through one. I forgot to see if the space station in the system needs ore or not. So I should do that before I leave. I'm really glad that I found at least a tier 4 ore in a, like, relatively safe system, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna need to close that if I want to watch yours too. Which of course I do. Because I love Kenshi.
Yeah, I just moved the group out here. I was originally built in my safe area on this peninsula. So I am trying to decide if I'm going to regret moving out here without properly setting up my farms all that well.
Okay.
Because I have such a big group and not a lot of food. So
Fair
I
enough.
may or may not live to regret properly setting up. Oops. Oh, why are you helping an engineer? So, yeah. Currently, I am resetting up a settlement because I wasn't training as well as I would have liked down there
Okay.
because everything down there was pretty simple in comparison.
No,
So
that's okay.
it was just a bunch of slavers, manhunters, and outlaw farmers that I had to deal with. Now, I hear you get beak things and constant raids.
Well,
Well, maybe I might not live to regret it like I thought I would. I actually have a fair amount of food. I survived the trek down here. Let's pause the construction on these. I'll pause the construction on that for now because I want this electrical workbench to get crafted. I'm actually a little curious. What do I need for the walls? I don't think I've ever made the best Oh, it's just building materials still. Perfect, okay. Actually, I should have my character run to the way station. I should get what little components I can get from there. It'll put much less of a emphasis on, or much less of a priority on making the electrical station. And while I'm there, I can also pick up the fabrics, so I can make more beds and get everybody else healed up. I think what I'm gonna do is, once my character gets back and it's morning, I'm gonna send the main group to go and attack the Dust Bandit camp that is south of the location. Just so I don't have to deal with so many patrolling squads. Actually, hold on. Dialogue. Oh. I did not catch what was finished. Anyway, alright. Finishing a thing shouldn't be bad. Alright, so I will take no electrical components. Alright, well that's 6 for me. But this is another bed, so. Nothing here. No, I don't want any of that food. I'm not as desperate for it as I thought I was. I don't need any of that. I don't think there's anything for me there either. I do want to go and make a trip by a ruin to get the 3 ancient science books that I'm short on at some point.
There we go.
Welcome
I'm
back.
back.
I'm very much looking forward to actually getting the basics set up. I really need electrical components, though. That's the main thing that's holding me back. And I also don't remember where to buy green fruit. It's been something that I've always really ignored. And now that I want to actually make Gohan, I don't remember. So I'm going to have to hunt that down. Oh, I thought it was in Shark, but I couldn't find any there. So I'll probably run to Katoon or something. Actually, maybe it's in like Squin or the hub.
Did I check the spot? Yeah, I did. Okay. Go to the university. Ooh. Unless they actively sell better mining lasers, I'm not too worried about that.
Why?
They do, actually.
Oh, I didn't set it to repeat. All right.
Skills. Okay, I have level 4. So I can use those better mining lasers.
Holy shit. I did not think she used as many bolts as she did. I'm gonna need to look at getting a bolt station set up soon. I need everything. You know, I was like, yeah, full stack of long crossbow bolts should last a pretty long time getting like to where we're going and maybe a little bit afterwards. And no, she's down to like a quarter of what she had.
Nah.
All right, finally got a second bed set up.
Pretty happy with the better mining lasers.
Awesome.
Well, I'm not completely sure if I'm happy. I haven't used them yet, but I know I'm going to be happy with them because they're just going to make everything not take as long.
Mm-hmm. I mean, at least from my impression, it's not like it took long before, because you would just be
That's
mining
fair.
for like maybe a minute and then need to go and drop off.
Yeah.
But if
Well,
it's
anything that can reduce the amount of time it takes, the better.
yeah, I think that if it was me, I would prioritize like travel speed to reduce the fly time. Not to mention that would be a defensive uh, mechanism too, because they can't shoot you if they can't catch you.
That's fair.
So just the versatility speed usually has is just way too appealing for me to ignore usually.
Yeah. To be fair, I am faster than most things right now.
Fair enough.
And certainly faster than anything that can kill me in small numbers. Alright, it's in the system. Hey,
Hmm?
that looks like fairly one of those things look like a big pain in the ass.
Oh, better bring the lube. I'm sure they didn't.
Well, once they get close enough that they can start shooting at me, I'm fucking getting out of there. But they are coming. I'm pretty sure I'm their target right now.
Yeah, might as well go ahead and get near the station, I guess.
I think their range is like 2,500. So I'll wait until they're like 3,000 before. Oh, no. I filled up my cargo. I don't need to do that. I don't need to wait for them. Get the fuck out. But I am way
Dancing with the
faster than they
devil.
are.
Okay.
So waiting until they're semi close isn't a big deal, you know,
Fair enough.
because I can just yeet myself away.
Hmm. Alright. I probably should send my group to go and wipe out this freaking bandit camp. Actually, oh, must have already killed it. There was a bandit camp that was like right over here that I settled like right next to that I was gonna go and clear out, but apparently I don't need to do that. Oh, also, if you haven't been like watching any of the episodes I've made so far, I'm playing with a bunch of mods that added quote unquote new animals. And at least the ones that I've witnessed or seen in the wild, they're freaking terrifying. Like 60 plus stats and like everything. So,
Oh, God. No, I haven't watched any of the ones you've been doing lately, but
okay.
that's mostly because I didn't know you were uploading it to YouTube.
Fair enough. Well, I seen that I had at least one view on each of them. Still not getting much of any viewership, but um, yeah, I decided that this playthrough I wanted to try and increase the immersiveness and kind of fill the world up more. And
Yeah.
at least from what I can, or what I've noticed, it seems like it hasn't really added to the world necessarily, but some of the spawned units is replaced with the modded ones. And um you know how like fortified Katoon is?
Trying to remember which one that is, honestly.
It's the one with the Blade Master. Hold on a second. I'll scroll down to it.
I think so.
Katoon, right here. It's right next to where I usually like to sit to train combat.
Oh,
Anyway,
okay.
it's on a plateau basically, and you have to go up like I'm not sure what it's called, like make a bit of an S to get in there. Um,
Okay.
anyway, it's pretty well fortified, and there's the animal called the Hellhounds, which is like a modded version of the wolves, and
Yeah.
they busted, or they actually made their way through the first gate killing the guards and almost made it through the second gate by the time I left. Like
Okay.
the vanilla guardsmen are not capable of handling these modded uh, creatures. And there was
Okay.
even a modded spider that can take. I watched 1v like 8 the hellhounds and just slaughtered them. And
Oh.
there's a gorilla thing called a demon prince that I was too terrified to even like stick around. Like I didn't see him do anything, but just seeing him and reading his name, I was like, nope, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Fair.
So that's actually why I didn't settle here to begin with, is just fear of the modded animals. But I know the group can handle the pack of hellhounds now. I don't know about any of the others, though. Definitely cannot handle a spider. Kind of why I set up this initial building, because the spider I know is too big to actually make it in there, and I'm just hoping it doesn't destroy structures.
That's okay.
So my plan is basically to hide in the building like a complete coward, and if it doesn't go away, just use whatever ammunition I have to shoot at it from atop the building.
Okay.
That's just the Hungry Bandits. That I don't think is the raid that's heading my way yet. Juice sticks should be good.
I found a tier 5 rock.
Oh well, you're literally just going up the numerical order.
Yep.
Oh, we finished this. Okay. I need to assign somebody to that. I'll have Sydney. I'll do it. I went and grabbed all the named NPCs that I could remember. Actually, there I think is the Czech thief guy somewhere. I think it's in Shobotai. He's a Czech thief that was caught stealing alcohol.
Ah,
That
okay.
that is very much a mama's boy. It's actually kind of entertaining talking to him. So I'm gonna have to make my way up there eventually. Oh, hey. I'm gonna get another one of these set up to be made.
Go through.
Oh.
Blech.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is a modded spider right here.
Oh, that looks lovely.
I'm pretty sure that was the adult version of this that I seen. This, I don't think is going to be an issue. I mean, it's fast as fuck, but
Yeah.
yeah, that shouldn't be too bad. Hey, Quick.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm gonna be relatively quiet because I'm gonna be eating soon, but I am here.
Okay.
All right.
I am currently streaming at the moment. Not for much longer, but I am.
And I'm recording a little bit. Just chilling mostly, though. And telling Toxic about the mods and the adventures so far. And how terrified of the animals I am.
Yep.
I think I can. What's that?
Oh.
Did they move where the skip button is on YouTube on the PC?
I don't think so.
Sometimes it just doesn't even load and you just have to refresh it.
Because I'm not watching a 1:03 ad. Okay, I'll be back.
Alright.
Okay. Anyways, probably going to end the stream after I hire some mercenaries.
Oh, they have mercenaries in there?
Yeah. I'm looking for a place that I'm friendly with to hire mercenaries.
Ah.
I don't know why I was thinking that I had to buy the ship for my fleet.
Probably because that's going to be the end goal at some point anyway.
Yeah.
This pup sure is hungry.
Yeah. I know. I didn't think about it yet.
Actually, maybe I should just kill this thing so it doesn't, like, age and become a problem.
Yeah. I should.
Should I actually kill this pup spider before it becomes, so it doesn't age up and become a problem?
Oh, absolutely.
Alright. Alright. Oh. Interesting. These sell for a... Okay. Well, I'm not gonna sell them because that's way too much to get from fucking dealing with animals. But I do know that there's modded research, and I'll use it for research and then ignore them
Okay.
afterwards. Because I need 12 horns. Oh, I see.
Very expensive.
Oh yeah, this definitely is not keeping up with the demand for food.
What's up?
Just this farm. I was noticing that the two farms I currently have going is not keeping up with how much food everybody is eating.
Okay.
So I do definitely need to get the other ones up.
Okay.
Oh, God. The second building about a third of the way filled are built. Actually, I might as well go ahead and run to a run real quick. Oh, what run to go to though?
You eat them. People usually cook them, sweetheart.
Oh wow. Pretty big squad there.
The inside? No, I invite to be on the outside and stay inside.
Okay, sweetie. For that.
Actually, let's stop by the smuggler's bar real quick. Grab the food from there. Well, it's an interesting looking system.
One's that?
The one that you're in, it had like the solar system look to it,
No, okay.
like the whole vortex thing.
Okay.
I don't remember which ruin in the, I think it's the Deadland, basically where the acid rain is, that has the stalker robots that will just follow you all over the place.
These are the trade guys. Here. Need to find labor guys.
I mean, you did have a labor station that you went to earlier.
Labor united structure. I don't think there's any mercenaries in those places. Would be my problem.
Fair enough.
These are all trade guys as well. Rarg. These guys have extractor 6s or harvester 6s. I can't even afford one of those.
Barely. You could go and fill up one or just once, and then you'll have enough. Oh, I was not aware of this one. Okay. Actually, I don't need to do that. All right.
Can you throw the breakfast bites away?
Off to a great start.
Putting anything like that on the door of the freezer is like guaranteed to destroy them. Well, the warmest part is going to the door.
Oh. Oops. I didn't empty that. That's
These
a
are
bit
all
of a
trade
problem.
guys too.
I did not empty any of my backpacks before, or aside
Well, the
from
problem
my
is
thieves
that
backpack.
my
Just a minor problem.
child was talking to me and walked away before I got to respond.
Oh,
Like, okay. Whatever,
yeah.
I guess.
Carpenter's hammer. Just need one more ancient science book. And then I can research the hydroponic hemp.
God, I wish I wasn't colorblind.
Why do you say that?
Because I don't know. So much of this is color coordinated, right?
Yeah.
So,
A lot of it has specific names, though. The main thing that I could see would be the not wanting it to be colorblind because of the color of the systems.
well,
Excuse
I
me.
was going down based off from the color of the systems.
Okay. Ooh, electrical components. I need those.
Anyways, I found, I just realized that I could figure out who owns what system from my map. So
Oh,
I was going down the wrong, like, arm of the galaxy.
I see, I see. Alright. Got what I need. I think I looted
I
from
just want to get
everything.
some mercenaries, something to keep me alive, and maybe somebody to help me mine. You know?
Mm-hmm. Doesn't sound like a big ask. Alright, let's actually
A big
send Zelias up to the way station.
mercenaries. Oh my god, that costs so much.
Oh, yeah, that middle one. And it,
Yeah,
even, how often is the payroll?
I don't even remember anymore.
I mean, you could probably afford it if you needed to.
It's a carrier, though.
I mean, there ain't much that's going to be getting past that.
No, there's not. It just feels a little overkill for what I need. You
Well,
know?
you wouldn't need to go and get new ones anytime soon. I'd totally do the carrier personally, especially if I thought that I could afford it. Oh, hey, here's another one of another species of spider. It's a mechanical one.
Nice. Put on combat, shields. Battle carriers can survive extreme damage.
Especially if the main role is to buy time. I can't think
I'll
of
go
much better than a carrier.
the it just seems like a little
It is overkill.
much for what I'm doing, you know.
What you're currently doing.
I mean, yes.
You don't actually need to get it, but I would.
Well, I know where to get one. But, you know, while looking, I might get it after I find, like, hey, look, a mining escort. That's exactly what I'm looking for.
Ew.
And he can do salvage as well.
That is pretty nice.
He has less cargo than me, but that's fine. Look,
I'm not sure if I actually want to or need to go and buy food. I'll buy this set
there's
and then call it good, probably.
a battleship that is way cheaper.
But it's not a carrier, and it doesn't. Hold on. Does it actually talk? Oh, okay. It does say that it can survive extreme damage.
Is like exactly what I was looking for.
Fine. Go with the battleship.
There's an excavation carrier here.
I mean, excavation is for what, though?
Mining.
Oh, okay.
So that's like end, not quite end game goals, but that's like
Late game.
beginning of late game, end of mid game. I might grind some money while, you know, I'm not streaming, but other than that, that kind of covers a lot of what I wanted to do this stream, you know.
Mm-hmm. Got your basic setup.
Basic setup. And get a merc, or, you know, get a ship or two in my fleet, which I have done.
Yep.
So, all right, I'm going to end my stream here. But thank you all so much for joining me, and I hope you have a magnificent rest of your day. Goodbye.
Now you get to do all your cheating behind the scenes.
Don't cheat, though.
Mm-hmm. Right. Because I'm recording. You need. Oh, okay. Yep. I gotcha.
I see how you are, Kaze.
Yeah, look at this. This fucking spider's stats: 75 attack, 85 strength, 79 dexterity, 73 toughness. I was like, dang. Fucking crazy. And it's got over 1,000 in each of its stats.
Nice.
Like, even if you did outstat it, there needs to be a difference enough to actually, like, compensate for having over 10 times the health that you do in any of yours, or comparable to any of your stats. Like, just damn.
Yeah. God damn it. There we go. Okay. So the payroll is every hour, like real life hour.
Okay.
So I more than could make up for a high payroll chip or a mercenary as long as they're actually doing something to bring in money.
Yeah.
So probably not a good idea to get like the carrier that to defend me right now without having the income. But I absolutely will go get it,
Well,
one
the
later.
you were getting a like second minor, and even with the income that you were bringing in from selling, like when you were just starting, you were still bringing in like about 6,000. So
Oh, that's
even
fair.
just like one ore hold from a very basic ship, you could almost cover. As long as you were getting two inventories fulls within that hour, you would be able to pay for it and then have a little bit more to spend. So
Yeah.
if you wanted to, you could afford it, but it would slow you down significantly in generating money.
Uh, trying to remember what my mercenary uses for ammo
I have no.
because he didn't come with any ammo.
Oh, that is a problem.
Kind of need to know that part, you know?
Mm-hmm. Gonna have to find the ship and look at his outfit. Oh, alright. So I need to do that, 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 and that.
On dock. Maybe I can find it here. Out of ammo for 20 millimeter. Okay. There we go. Now I know what ammo he needs.
Actually, maybe I might need to make more of the, what do you call them? Wells. Might not have enough water generation.
I have to get him a few different ammo types.
And just
So
look to see which ones he uses.
no, there's just not a lot of the same ammo here.
I see.
So he'll automatically reload
Mhm.
with whatever ammo. It's just he needs the ammo.
Yeah.
So it's not really a bad idea to have him have multiple ammo types anyways. Because if I remember right, he will switch to whichever one is best for what he's fighting.
Oh,
But he will use whatever ammo's in his gun at the moment first.
I see, I see.
So like I said, that's only if I'm remembering correctly. It has been a long time since I've played.
That is fair. I'm getting so impatient. Hmm.
But yes, I did remember how they work in combat correctly. They do their own thing.
Okay.
And like you can tell them they can leave the formation so they like stop following you. And again, do their own
Not
fucking thing.
not sure why I would do that one though, but if
Well, let's say
it's a very losing fight, maybe.
I've done it with my combat ship, so he'd go fight the pirates away from my mining fleet.
Hmm. I guess. All right. Fair enough. All right. I wanted to.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and swap that. And that reminds me. Yep, it's this one. Band of Bones. I don't know what's different, but I have Shay as the medic, and she talks so much shit as she's healing people.
Nice. Oh, that is a really nice ship. It's in the same weight class as the ship I'm flying, but it's got over twice as much or about twice as much cargo space.
Nice, nice.
I think so. Why am I suddenly sweating? But obviously, when I'm looking at a ship for mining, I'm looking at cargo first.
Yeah. That just makes sense. Alright, let's go ahead and do that.
What?
Which one is this? Alright, already built 3. Actually, I'm gonna wait till the research bench is finished before throwing in crafting stations.
Wasn't trying to go through that gate. Game.
Well, you could have fooled it.
No, apparently. I scanned it and it's like, you want to go through the gate? Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
I was like, no, wait. Jala.
Alright, so plate eating.
Elias Outpost. Let's go that way.
I definitely need to get this made. Where do I want to put it?
Place is definitely not very safe. Gek mining. Let's go that way. Costs a lot of money. All right.
What does? You're not
That
streaming, so I can't watch.
all right, I can do that. It's a warp gate key.
Ah,
You need like special permission to go to some places.
I see.
Yeah, that one costs like 2.5, almost 3 mil. They usually
That
find really
is-
good stuff on the other side of that, like 8 and up ores or special shipyard that you need that build stuff like dreadnoughts and battle cruisers. Or sometimes it's like a pirate infested system that's really good for combat ships, but you get to the other side in your mining fleet and immediately get fucked.
Interesting. Sounds like a good time.
Right?
Oh, apparently. Oh no, never mind.
Now go back. I just saw that ore. No, go back there.
Let's move everybody back. Ooh, glad I'm not you right now. That looks so bad. Fucking Shay.
Just found a patch of level 8 ore.
Oh, nice.
It's only one asteroid, but that's like good shit.
Mm-hmm. How high does the tiers go?
I don't remember actually. But like I will make a lot of money off from this level 8 ore
I bet.
without a doubt.
Mm.
So I'm probably going to keep going back and forth until I mine that whole asteroid.
All right. I wasn't aware that I had built so close to a holy military base. I don't think it'll be a problem, but it could be.
Selling here because they're not even buying ore. So they're like going to buy it at an extremely reduced price.
Gross.
And that's a big downside for like I'd be selling tier 8 ore for less than tier 1 ore.
Yeah, that is horrible.
Trying to lock it like dedicate to memory which stations are sell or buying ore at an
Hey, green
increased
fruit.
price.
That's half of what I need, though. I wonder if there's any in Squin.
6,000.
Because if I can get one farm going, then I'll be pretty much set. Because one farm will just feed into the next one.
Nice. But like that's part of the advantage of having your scanner off is if you know how the good ores look, you can just see them.
Mm-hmm. They look like all big black rocks to me at the moment.
Yeah, these are all basic ore.
Hmm.
But when I get back to the other system that has the good ore in it, I'll show you.
All right. I know in Eves you're able to go and kind of just spot specific ores most of the time also.
So you can in this one too. Like, you see how all these rocks look the same? And then you have that one with the bright
Mm-hmm.
bits on it.
Yep.
That one's the good ore. But if you have your scanners on, they all just
Mm-hmm.
look like static rocks, you know? So sometimes it helps to not have your scanner on when you're initially looking for ore.
All right. Oh, nothing there.
Though that does not help if, you know, the ore is so spread out and so small that you can't, you know, tell any detail with the naked eye.
Mm-hmm. Nope, nothing there either.
I wonder if Gek mining is buying ore at an increased price. I doubt it, but I might get lucky because that one's just one jump away. Oh no! I had to pay my I had to pay my mercenaries.
Oh no,
I also
it's
want to
horrible.
I also want to see if they have a bigger mining ship mercenary for sale or for hire. For hire. There we go.
Yeah.
I can word sometimes.
Only when it's not on vacation.
Ah, there's some plastite ore in the system. Fuck yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'm assuming that's like a high tier.
Yeah.
Cool, cool.
These guys don't even have, or this system doesn't even have brain lag. I can't sell here. I got there eventually.
Yep.
So I'm gonna have to go back. So I don't remember exactly what level
Oh wait, there's another bar near the hub. Maybe I'll be in the rebel base. Because I only need 5 more, man. I just need 5.
okay. So it's tier 6 ore. Plastite
I see what
is
you're
not
looking at.
8, but it's good. What's that?
Mm-hmm. It's above average. I was saying that I
Yeah.
see what you were looking at to find what it is, the item level.
Yeah. But it's also much smaller than the tier 8 ore.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I
Less than
get
half.
more of it in one trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which you might actually be able to make more money off from per ore hold.
About the same, because the base value is a little under half, and so when you're looking at it, there's the base price right under the size.
Oh, okay.
So usually what I look at is, base price versus the size,
Yeah.
so I know how much money I'm getting per size, just like you would in Eve.
I don't usually, but
Mm. Do that.
mostly just because the estimated value isn't reliable in Eve, so there's almost
Yeah.
no point in looking at it.
That's why I use that one tool that I shared with you a while ago. I actually believe it's still in group projects in this Discord.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Will you, is Mimi in the room? Will you tell her or watch her load is done?
Well, I found a nice tool for doing arena stuff, at least.
Oh, are you talking about D&D?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm not sure what you would need a tool for, but alright. Because generally you would just need like a circular map.
No, for generating battles. Random battles for certain levels and party sizes.
Again, I don't really think you would need much of anything from that, or in terms of that, but because at least with your society, you can literally just pull literally anything, since you have monsters and whatever being creatures of society. So, as far as fights go, if it's just going to be individual based, it will probably need to be like CR 1/4 monsters or even 1/8 monsters that you send at us if we're fighting in one-on-ones. Could go with like 1/2. CR1s might push it a little bit if it's a
What's going on?
1v3. Quake was talking about how he found a tool for generating encounters in a arena battle kind of thing.
Ah, okay. Yeah, and that one, I definitely, gauge the capabilities of your players. But, you'll find that other than new players, those are fairly unreliable. Oh, God, no.
That's actually kind of why the session 0 that I had with you guys, I pretty much, it was mostly just a combat encounter. It was to kind of familiarize myself with how you guys would fight, like by yourselves, and see where you guys were. Because
So,
I had
I,
a fallback in case you guys didn't do well, and how the guards always came. The guards would have gotten there to like pick you guys up if you guys had failed.
Mm. I came back just in time to finish dying from the pirates that were shooting me.
Oh, you died?
Yeah.
I hadn't noticed that was going on. I'm getting bullied. I look over and I see just Chad go and drop kick a guy, and he just like slouches over. I'm assuming Shay's probably. Yep, Shay's out of ammunition. I'll be surprised if you survive the night with a wound like that. Fucking Shay. Hmm. Where should I put the? Dismantle it. And let's put.
Okay, this doesn't seem to be as useful as I thought it was going to be. A lot of the monsters don't actually have direct links to their stat sheets.
What's up, baby? Okay.
I'm just cramming as much crap into this building as I can. Still need 5 more iron plates. What are you hitting? Alright. Oh, you fucker. Oh well. It's fine. These bandits really are a glutton for punishment. Though at the same time, I probably should try and get these beds made. Maybe I don't need to worry about it as much. Actually, yeah, never mind. They seem to be doing pretty good. Oh well, you got quite a bit of money already. Quarter
Yeah.
of $1,000,000.
I don't remember how to fire a mercenary.
What's that shield icon?
That is auto task.
What about in the upper left beside the word pilot? Oh, okay. Can you right click and bring up a window? Nope. What's all the buttons in the above the two of them? So formation,
I'm gonna dock real quick.
options.
Wow. I'm gonna just look it up.
Okay. I mean, it might be under fleet. That seems logical.
Okay, I know this is for levels 1 to 4, but I don't think 1d4 dire wolves is a good choice
Nope.
for
Because
encounter.
the biggest problem with that is their pack tactics. And I believe that they also have the bite that can grapple somebody and knock them prone if they fail a strength save.
2d6 wolves? Oh, okay, sure.
2 might not be a big deal, but it really also, for your tool, are you able to select how many players there are?
Yeah, no, this is a different one. This is for something else.
Hold
It's
on,
for
I'll be back.
creating
Yep.
encounters based on the area, and I can only limit it to levels 1 through 4, and doesn't really add the number of I can't add the number of players either, so I'll have to touch those up myself.
You're gonna have to wait a minute, dog.
I'm back. A dog was boxing a fucking window. Hello?
Hello.
Okay.
Your dog was boxing with the window.
Yep. Not sure what she's seeing outside, but I was just making sure that audio was still working.
No,
Ah.
the fully random encounter I can put in levels and party number, but this other one is based on it's just a chart, it's not a tool.
Good.
It's based
Well,
on levels 1 through 4.
usually with CRs, they assume that you have, I think it's 4 to 6 players. And
Wanna go get my
you
shoes
have
for
less
me,
than that,
dog?
so you're gonna have to like scale it down.
Yeah, I'll have to scale it down. It's more so to give me a the chart is more so to give me like an idea of the kind of monster that would be in there, not necessarily the number I should put in. And like I have a separate thing that I can actually create the encounter with, and it's just
It's really
it's
up.
a, it's
You,
just
I
it's,
think you can use basically whatever monster, as long as it's like within a certain like CR threshold.
well, yeah, in the arena, but if you guys decide to go on a quest in a certain area, I
Hmm.
can't, I can't throw a squid into the middle of the desert because
That's
that's what
true.
rolled randomly on the um the the tool. And
Well,
I don't have
that's
time to
why
do all of them now. I have to make them up on the fly and stuff.
well that's literally why I suggested that you look through like what are like the list of monsters that you think would fit in the area that you're at. So you would have to kind of know what's around you. Like you said that there was a forest, and off in the distance there would be a mountain. So I don't think you, from the way that you described it, I don't think that the mountain is nearby. So that would be, you wouldn't really have to plan immediately for
It's not
us to travel
super
to it.
close, but
But
it's not gonna take you months to travel to it either.
yeah, fair enough. But the point would be that you would just have to like think about the types of monsters that would be in the surrounding area. So in case we go into the weather, which you've kind of blocked off the most obvious like method of doing currently would be some water encounters like the squid or the forest encounters, which could be like beasts, monstrosities, goblinoids, or stuff like that.
That's also the thing. I'm trying not to limit you guys. So there's like, if it depends on what you guys want to do. If you can, if it wasn't initially planned to be there to begin with, I can just figure out a way to get it in there.
I mean, yeah, you're just laying the general groundwork, and then you wouldn't be completely blindsided if you have like a little list that you can look through, and then if there's something more specialized that you would want, then you can look that up and then throw it in there.
I'm not talking about just monsters. I'm talking about the like areas in general.
Mm, I mean, I would still set up a biome and then just have us go to another like area if we wanted to move to the desert. Just have it be a couple days travel or something. Makes sense to me, but it would also allow for the world to be feel a little more vast.
I mean, I never intended it for everything to be immediately around the city.
Hmm. That's kind of what I was interpreting based on what you were saying.
But Lila, listen, sir.
But if you're wanting to have like all the biomes, then I would probably have separate lists or all of the same list, just under different sections, maybe.
Well, that's what the charts I found were supposed to be for. Is just remember, this is going on like maybe 4 hours a day of free time, if that. If I'm not too tired to do anything else.
Fair enough. I just thought it was one of the list would be one of those things where you could just dedicate a few minutes a day to, like look through a few monsters. Hey, that one looks cool. Gets added to the list.
I'm not sure you understand how many monsters are actually in the game.
Well, that's why I said that I went and limited it to a few types, because I didn't look at any aberrations for what I went and looked through. It was, or even celestials, I didn't look at those. I thought of a few types of creatures, and I limited my search to those. So for a curveball, I guess I could probably go for one of the exotic types. Now that I think about it, and I have my list made for what I generally want, I might do that at some point. But yeah, laying the general groundwork, I think, is just a really good idea. If things take a turn, you can still throw the general stuff and then maybe an extra thing as an extra fuck you.
Come here.
These dust bandits really just... they're tenacious, if nothing else. Oh, now that I have the hemp growing, I probably ought to unpause this.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
Now I have an opportunity once again to hire a carrier. I'm gonna take it this time.
You did generate quite a bit of money pretty quickly.
The other nice part about hiring a carrier is their enormous cargo hold, which I can proceed to fill with
Excuse
good stuff. You know?
me. Mm-hmm. And actually, speaking
All right.
of monster lists, in fact, have you made any progress on that stat block?
Yes, but I fucking got distracted while I was working on it.
Oh,
So,
okay. Not quite done yet. Gotcha.
sorry.
No, that's fine.
It's not,
We haven't started back up yet anyway, so I don't need it yet.
I will.
Hunter did tell me that he will be less busy starting this coming weekend, though. Like, not this one, but next weekend.
Okay.
So,
Does he know it's the My Campaign is open up? It's not like a closed thing. Anyone can join at any time. I don't think I ever mentioned that.
you have not mentioned that, so no, he does not know about that.
Okay, I'll throw it in out of character then.
Well, this guy came with ammo for his missiles at least. I guess that's nice.
There really is a lot of fights that go on. I really need more fabrics. I think I'm gonna
Oh,
actually
I-
run to.
I did get dice and a dice tower, and I also got a new chair and a footstool.
Oh,
So
sweet.
Cool.
I know you needed a footstool.
yeah,
I did not know that you may have needed a chair, but still.
with the amount of cushion that was left on the chair, I might as well have been sitting in a wooden kitchen chair.
Ugh. That sucks. And that was my chair when we first met, but still, ugh.
Yeah, so you know my pain.
No.
But yeah, my biggest thing is I got dice and a tower, so I got 2 sets of nice sharp edge dice and 10 sets of round edge.
Cool.
Okay.
The 10 sets of round edge all came in one kit, so. And those were about the same as one set of sharp edge dice.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think I'd ever have a need for any more than maybe 2 D10s at one time. But I also figured if I ever do anything in person, I have extra dice that someone can use.
Fair enough.
Okay, I am confused about how a 100 and the 1 work on the D100s.
You
But,
actually, I'm
Are
not.
they both tied to the 00?
okay, hold on.
The 00
So,
would be the 100.
okay.
But isn't that how you also get 1 through 9?
All right. So for the D20, or for 100, if you're using 2 D10s, one the percentile die and one the straight D10, 00 is 0.
Oh,
Oh
right.
no, it's
Okay.
no, this has 00, 10, 20 on it as the percentile. It's not just 2d10.
Okay,
It's a special D10 meant for 100s, as well as the normal D10.
I understand. I'm saying if you're using the two D10s, one is double digit, one is single digit, until it gets to 10. 0, 0 is 0. Okay, and then your to get 100, a flat 100, it's 9010.
And 10 is the 0 on the D10.
Yep.
Yeah. So one goes in increments of 10, one goes in increments of ones.
So there's technically 2 ways. No, there is still only one way to get a 10. And like the flat numbers, because you need to get a 10 and the one before it. To get a 10, you need 00 and a 10.
No,
To
to
get
get 100, it's
No, he said
10 and 90.
yeah, to get any of the flat numbers, like 40, you need to get 30 and a 10. To get 60, you need to get 50 and a
Oh,
10.
yeah. I
Okay.
got what you're saying now. Okay, sorry.
Because if you get that and a 1, then it would be 41, not 40. Okay, yeah, now that's starting to make sense.
You had me confused for half a second. And it was not your fault.
Yeah, double D100s are just confusing in general. I watch some like professional players still like look at their D10 and like take a little bit. Well, professional, I guess is quotes, like veteran players. I guess is more the correct term.
Ew, you watch veteran players play D&D? Gross.
How weird.
I always found that argument a little funny. I don't think it's as bad a problem anymore, where it's like, yo, you watch people play video games instead of playing them yourself. You watch someone play football instead of playing football yourself. What's the difference?
Yeah.
I think that TTRPGs is a little different because you're kind of just having or watching people play an imaginary game. But that's just me.
Yeah, it's just, to me, it's more a structured form of um, an improv, like an improv theater.
Hmm. Oh, that's not the one I wanted to put stuff in. This one is.
Ah. Why?
I will say I am hoping you guys decide to do the arena for a few different reasons, but I am not going to force you guys to do it.
Well, the thing is that I usually play based off from the information I'm given. Like, for example, I went and my first interaction was that I pulled Toxic aside and say, hey, does that taste good? to a fucking harpy that was flying over our heads. Because I knew he had a eating thing, and you said, hey, there was a harpy flying over our heads. So,
Yeah.
I'll probably what else? Because you guys haven't actually gone to the any of the other guild halls yet, but
you never mentioned that there really was any, from what I remember.
yeah,
Just
there
the
was the one
Adventurers
by the
Guild.
docks. There was the one by the docks, and then there was a few scattered, like 2 or 3 scattered throughout the rest of the city that were more traditional.
Traditional doesn't really say much. Because
Well,
Adventurers Guild is kind of traditional, so.
there would be one main one
Why are
that might also have more city-based quests.
I don't like that my carrier is faster than I am.
Well, yeah, I would probably have you guys, like, in pretty much, you would go by the arena, on your path, unless you guys somehow choose to go, even though I don't have like an actual layout, there'd probably still be a way you guys could miss it. Like if you guys decided to circle around the outside of the town for whatever reason. Like I think I'm relatively good, and I will get better at making encounters on the fly
a
as
lot of
I
it comes down to
go.
experience.
Yeah.
Raiders as soon as I get here.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
There was like one monster that I had that I was wanting to kind of throw at you guys that I had trouble actually balancing an encounter around because it was surprisingly good at deal. Once it got to where it wanted to be, it was very good at just dealing damage, and it had tools to be able to get to where it wanted to be. So
See, I got one shot by a dreadnought.
get fucked. Your carrier didn't do its job.
The dreadnought spawned in system in range to shoot me.
No, carrier still didn't
That
do its
sounds
job.
about right.
To
What are
be
you
fair,
playing?
what's that?
Oh, Astrax Imperium. Okay.
The
I could use one more.
carrier did immediately start trying to do something. It just didn't help. I was like, I got this boss.
Yep.
You're supposed to stay alive long enough for me to help you.
It just wasn't in the cards today. What can you do? A big thing showed up and decided that your life was ready to end.
Yeah. There. Does have any? I could get 2 Harvester 5s. Oh, I don't have the skills required to use this. Ah.
So I also don't know if I accidentally got smaller than normal dice. My D20 is about like if you look down from on top, it's about the footprint of a quarter.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
It should be about the size of a large grape.
Alright, okay.
Or were you expected
That
to be
is.
throwing bricks?
No, I just didn't know. I've never had a physical D20 in my life.
That makes sense.
That sounds about the size that it should be, yeah. Because the small ones, they will be small. They will be fucking tiny.
Yeah. I think it said like it was 3 millimeters. At least one of the small ones I saw I could get. And also, yeah, I felt the D4s, sharp edge D4s, and I'd rather step on a minefield of Legos.
Yeah. Well, I have not yet stepped on a D4 and it not break the skin.
I have a metal one. That's got sharp edges.
Nah. I would not allow one of those in my house just because my kids are very bad at, not making a gigantic mess.
That sounds about right.
I found an excellent mining system that buys the ores at a high price.
Wait, why did we... What prompted us to kill a guru? What the fuck? Okay. I need to get that going.
It's funny. I have 10 D4s, and even at relatively low levels, it might not even be enough. I saw some people doing crazy amounts of D4s.
I've never needed to use all my D4s. I've got like 4 of them, 4 or 5, and I've only ever needed to use like maybe 2 or 3.
He had a brutal blade, which on its own does 3d4 damage,
Never heard
and
of
then
it.
he had a whole bunch, and it was like a bunch of other warlock shit.
Hmm. The only thing that I've found so far that I haven't had enough dice for is D6s and D8s, I think. Pretty sure. And that was pretty much when I threw that fucking hell chain spider at you.
Okay, so my carrier is only faster than me when it's in formation with me.
Interesting.
I'm guessing that's so it can stay in formation with me.
The fuck is this? An iron crab. Interesting. Oh, okay. It belongs to the nomads. I see. Speaking
coming?
of AI, I should probably start getting my
Yep.
walls and gates set up.
So, man, like
Yeah, whatever. One there. That
Oh
works.
shit! Void Crew has a new ship.
Oh,
oh,
cool.
that's actually pretty cool. What?
Did they ever set up being able to go and mod out your own, get your own setup or initial setup going?
Oh yeah, yeah, they got that. You get
Yep.
well on the big ship. They had you would start with 5 blank Animus crate or tier 1s and 1 tier 3. Not tier 3, tier 2. Yeah, new player ship Striker, a new ship ideal for medium-sized crews. New module, the force field airlock. No more fiddling with the airlock buttons, just walk outside. It's so easy,
And
you'll
touch
immediately
grass.
realize you forgot to put on. It's so easy, you'll immediately realize you forgot to put on the jetpack.
I think that's actually one of the first
New,
times I got quite to laugh at one of my jokes.
uh,
Usually
new
just casually
Orson,
ignores me.
new
Perfect.
Orson Mark III, level your heavy caliber gun to the max. Other cool stuff, new mutator, new perks, weapon mods, and ship loadouts. This here's bug fixing. Go try it out if you want to know around host me. There's an article now. Becomes much new letters. Actually, let's put in the process. New out. Oh, there wasn't an Orison Mark III. Interesting. That was the heavy ballistic gun that fires in 3-round bursts. I didn't realize there was a Mark III until now. Yeah, the new airlock perk is tied to the scavenger class.
Mm-hmm.
Because some of these new perks relate to um or the new perks, some of them relate to you have to be seated anywhere in the ship. Like there's a pilot perk, buff all weapons accuracy when seated. And apparently it
Mm.
also affects brain weapons.
Okay.
an engineer perk is increase ship power generation when seated and buff all weapons damage when seated. Power optimizer mods now reduce power more. That's nice. Made biomass catalyst relic scale 50% slower. I think that was the kind of overpowered one we had found where depending on how much biomass you had more damage.
Mm-hmm. That sounds right.
Updated all loadouts to have weapons and utility modules come pre-stocked with items.
Ew. I'm gonna be needing more power soon.
It's also now cross-platform.
Oh, nice.
I'll have to actually download and open up the game or watch a video um, to look at this new ship. So I'll do that.
Okay. I can start updating it as well. I don't know if I'll have time to play tonight, but I can
I
start.
honestly am not sure if I'm feeling like playing anything tonight. So
That's
I don't know if
also
I'd
fair.
play it anyway.
Like I said, I can still update it at least, you know?
Yeah.
12 iron plates.
I got a big boy miner in my fleet now.
Awesome, awesome.
Mm-hmm. Which, you know, should make it so I make a shit ton of money a lot faster.
Good, very good.
Does
Mercenary.
Dragon's Dogma 2 have multiple endings?
Does it have multiple endings?
Yeah.
I'm honestly not sure.
My computer doesn't
I
handle it very well.
fucking pirates. Leave me alone. I never actually beat the game because while I was playing it, my computer started to take a shit.
Ah, that's right.
Hmm. Never quite recovered from or got back into playing it since I fixed the problem.
After I get an upgrade, I probably will try playing it again. But not too long ago, I tried installing it, and a lot of things kicked on that it doesn't usually have to kick on. So I was like, maybe not.
That does remind me. I don't know if I reinstalled Dragon's Dogma or not. Okay, I can make sure it's updated because I do want to get back into playing that. Okay. I did have like a little mini crisis when I was playing it, which is or not it specifically, but like Jesus Christ, I cannot think. When I got this graphics card installed, not knowing like what its ins and outs are, and not realizing that my CPU and my GPU want to communicate for ray tracing, and my motherboard doesn't let it. So that's I'm probably going to have to shut off ray tracing if I can in Dragon's Dogma, because I'm sure you remember me complaining every once in a while about like my games being twitchy, even or stuttery, even
Mm-hmm.
though my computer's not having a hard time running it. Um, that happens with this graphics card uh, with ray tracing if your motherboard doesn't let the CPU and GPU talk.
I see.
So
I see.
yay. And I need to upgrade my motherboard if I want to do that, which means upgrading my CPU as well.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, both the one of those things is expensive enough.
Yep. Some might argue you might as well just go and get yourself a new computer entirely.
Well, the nice thing is though, is I can go for a much lower end CPU with an updated motherboard, because as long as it's an Intel CPU,
Mm-hmm.
because this GPU lets the CPU use it for resources if the motherboard lets them communicate.
Ah,
So it will make up for a lot of the, like if I technically downgrade.
fair enough.
So yeah, apparently there's a few, but they all relate to how you complete the final boss of the game. It doesn't seem like it actually, like, it's not something like Witcher, where it's something you do in the relative beginning will affect the ending you get.
Okay. The I'm at the final boss in my playthrough, but there's some side questy stuff I wanted to do first. Um, Not mentioning I am probably so rusty now that I probably can't kill the main boss anymore. You know?
Yeah, yeah. Um, is it still the pseudo multiplayer, or is there actual multiplayer in it now?
I think it's just the pseudo multiplayer with the
The
where you
pawns.
have,
Yeah.
yeah, the pawns.
All right, that's fine.
My pawn is definitely gonna carry me really hard when I start playing again.
I won't say what it was, but it did mention something about to get the true ending, you need to have a special item and do something special, but
Yeah.
you can still get the good and bad endings without having done that. And I'm pretty sure you can just, even if you're at the end, you can just go and do whatever you need to get the item.
Okay.
It
Well,
doesn't. It didn't mention anything about that item being missable.
okay. mining out here is fucking great, especially with getting the better mining mercenary. Oh shit. Redock. It's kicking my ass already. I undocked too. Small horde of pirates.
Perfect.
Ew, they have microtransactions.
Ooh,
That they've had like as far last time I knew, nothing in the microtransactions you can't get by just playing the game.
Yeah, yeah, it's I guess it's not a pay to win, but it's a pay to make things easier.
Yeah, but it's also not hard to get, or at least I don't know what's on their market now, but there wasn't anything that was particularly difficult to get. You know,
It looks like it's mostly rift crystals, wake stones. There's a port crystal, the explorer's camping kit, harpy snare smoke beacon, heartfelt pendant. Oh yeah, that's just a weighted boost affinity. Uh, yeah.
yeah.
Is there some things that it's the thing you need to prevent you having to restart your game to change it, like pawn inclination and appearance? Is it an appearance swap? Yeah, the art of metamorphosis.
You can do the appearance swap in game too. So,
Oh, I think it's limited though. If it's
I don't
like
know.
Dark Arisen, it's limited to like hair. Basically, like you can't like fully change your like completely change your character or your pawns.
I've never.
Like,
I guess I'm usually pretty happy with my first iteration. So,
yeah, I
yeah,
was not with my character in Dark Arisen, but thankfully you can just purchase what you need with Rift Crystals
yeah.
in the first game, which you may be able to do in two.
I'll be right back.
But yeah.
Now my brothers do all the time, and I hadn't heard them complain about having to like buy anything to or outside of in-game currencies to do stuff. So I would assume that that's not an issue. You know.
And I'm back.
Welcome back. I'm getting close to 300,000 every turn in now.
Very nice, very nice.
Yes.
Yeah, I think like my biggest uh thing is like pet peeve with games is them having multiple endings that you need to replay the whole game to get the other endings. Um,
Uh,
but it's not too bad in something like Remnant 2 because you can do each individual area and the endings are pretty much I don't think the main ending can be different. It's just the like ending for each individual area, which in all reality, it can be done in a couple hours. It's when it's really bad when it's like a 50+ hour game, like
Yeah.
Elden Ring.
No, I don't know because I haven't actually beat Dragon's Dogma 2. If it's like the first one, you just, get chucked into like a time warp revive, basically, um, when you beat the game.
Toxic, I found a bit of an issue.
What's your issue?
You could place storage boxes like over the wall on this the station house.
What the fudge? I've never actually seen that before.
It's okay. It's seems to be only in that one spot.
Yeah, I've never had that. So
It's actually kind of funny.
it is funny. Very unexpected.
Yeah, I think I'll just do that.
Yeah, it's a nice middle ground now. Its recommended players is, at least on the rookie, recommended players is 3 to 4.
Okay.
Actually, all of them are 3 to 4 except for the Lone Sentry one, which is 1 to 2.
Is that on the new ship?
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
it? Does it say what size it is compared to the other two ships?
It does just say it's a medium ship. I'm physically going to go into the ship though. So it only has 10 slots, it looks like, so.
So that's like two less than the bigger one, right?
Yeah. The the frigate has 8, the striker has 10, and the destroyer has 12. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll just start streaming.
Oh, that's an interesting design. Can't really say I dislike the design. It looks like it'd be fairly easy to navigate, you know?
Yeah. What is my current loadout? Okay, so Connor, where is the other perks? Where do they come into effect? Ah, here. Here. At least this is this one. Oh, you have to man a system module. You can't just sit in a passenger seat.
I'll be right back.
All right.
What? What? Okay.
Oh, apparently we got another fight. These guys are very mean. Oh, somebody lost a leg.
Like, I.
Oh, we still haven't built this yet.
Other thing,
Hold on.
but it's like
I need to
because
get built.
It's threatening a lot of lives.
I don't know if it was here before, but there's a perk for pilot. When you are manning the helm, the damage absorption of the ship's directional shields is increased.
I think it might have been. I could be wrong.
It probably was, because it didn't mention that in the patch notes. It just mentioned that they added the increased accuracy from being a pilot. Okay, it's only got 3 fuses. 3 relic slots. I think the destroyer had 4. It's got 7 base power. Oh, okay, this is funky. But I think I like it. Oh, okay, that's interesting. The boosts are split. as well as the void charge. I don't know where all the trim are yet. But that's something I'd be able to figure out eventually, I'd assume.
Seems like a pretty easy to use design.
Yeah. I just don't know if these count as forward facing or if they count as side facing for the purposes of shields.
Probably side facing. Oh, well, they are angled, so. Oh,
Yeah, they are ever so slightly angled, but yeah.
I would still assume that they would be side.
Okay, so it doesn't have the crazy amount of storage as the destroyer, but it has double the amount that the frigate has. There's one airlock at the back. I wish it had one of the vacuum tubes, though, but that's fine. It's not too hard.
Well, you can just put one in. Unless I'm not understanding
No,
what
no,
you're
I mean the
talking
ones
about.
that let you go, that are like an elevator. Let you just go,
Oh,
like,
I
one would
see.
be right here, let you go straight up.
Yeah. Can't have all the conveniences. Come on now.
I think the biggest thing I'm liking so far, is there's seems to be no doors to have to deal with.
Yeah.
But to be fair, that allows for total decompression of the ship. You can't compartmentalize it, but that only is a problem if you open up the airlock. It doesn't matter otherwise anyway. Oh, that's nice. You can just press, I don't know if it's unique to this ship, but you can just press that on the doors. Or is that,
Mm.
is that the... No, because it showed an actual force field. Someone might have to start with that perk for that to actually be effective. Which is fine. You can do a sync charge on this ship as well. Oh. That's what it means. Huh. Does that get put in the airlock? Somehow?
I'm thinking I might need another fucking well.
Or does this add an EVA point to the ship?
Probably another EVA.
Oh yeah, this just straight adds an EVA port to the ship. Interesting.
Kind of would allow you, if you put it in the front, to kind of do a snatch and grab, where the pilot can fly into you and pick you up.
Yeah. Okay.
Though you might have to try not to get bug splatted, but I don't have enough power now. Oh, okay, there it goes. One picked up again. What time is it? Alright.
Okay, it counts for shield, it counts for the front of the ship.
Alright.
It counts, it's facing the front.
Yeah, I have to make another well. 60. Alright. It's not horrible. Actually, is there anything I can sell?
Yeah, this might just be a don't get hit in the ass ship.
Which might be a little
Unless you
difficult to do.
sacrifice, yeah. Unless you sacrifice one of the only two rear-facing compartments for a shield, which I guess isn't the worst thing.
I don't see an issue with it. A shield and the thing to pick up loot.
No, I'm thinking maybe a power generator might be better.
I mean, yeah, the loot pickup you can put pretty much anywhere.
Well, yeah, yeah. Again, I don't know if it's a ship, but if they made the airlock system like this instead, this is much better. You don't have the
It
button
probably,
on the open door button on the panel. You can just open it by clicking on the door. Then you push this button.
it probably
That's the
is
door.
just the way it is now. Because I can see a lot of people complaining about having to hit those buttons. Because, well, I guess it is tedious. But
Yeah, and
I
it
think it makes sense that you should have to hit the buttons. Because it is a relatively important compartment.
the buttons for the airlock decompression and compression, yeah, but like actually pressing the door open close button when every other door is just click on the door. I think it also they probably did it as a it doesn't feel like you need to almost a necessity to make the force field airlock then. Because it's not that much slower now.
Yeah. But that initial kind of airlock, it kind of forced you to have to look at the compression and decompression. So to help you like remember, hey, probably should pressurize before opening this door, or shut the door before decompressing.
It actually auto shuts the door, which is also nice. A shield or maybe a point defense on the back might work too.
Yeah. Probably a point defense, especially if you know you're dealing with missiles.
Huh. It's considered port and forward, but for the purposes of the shield, it's considered just whatever side it is, I guess. Or what? It's just considered the front.
The shield that you showed did say like starboard and forward.
Yeah. Okay. And the guns have a relatively good field of view.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you go under, you can pretty much aim anywhere almost.
Yep. Just that one blind spot.
Uh-huh. And if you have two gunners, you're pretty much good then. I think I'm gonna like this ship. It's a nice compromise between the two. Oh, I don't know if Toxic was able to see any of that. He might have left.
You did step away, yeah.
Oh. Well, if he comes back, I can show him.
Oh. That belonged to the nomads. Oops.
I'm back.
Well,
You okay, sweetie?
Okay, yeah, I'll open up the game again. I forgot. I closed out the game. I forgot you weren't able to watch because you had slipped away. So overall, I like the ship. I think I'll like it.
Okay.
It's a nice compromise. Especially if it's just gonna be, even if it's just me, you, and Royal, then it'd still be. It's a lot
Yeah.
nicer.
Okay. Would be interesting to have 2 shields on the front.
Yeah, so it looks so there's 2 front ones that are slightly pointed to the side, and they're considered both forward and the appropriate side as far as tags go, but they do count as just forward-facing shields
All
for
right.
the shield.
Lila, take this. Yes. You've never drank anything before? Oh, wow.
I totally
No.
believe you. What an astonishing human being to be able to
Right?
survive without drinking a thing. Oh, right, I need to get lights set up in the farm building. I thought there was supposed to be a trader that was supposed to have been here. Oh well. Yeah, I'm not seeing any trader.
Knock off.
Oh yeah, and the new airlock is a craftable module. You would sacrifice one of your slots to create a new, basically instant use airlock.
Okay.
But they also seem to have changed the base airlock anyway, that it doesn't have the door open close button on the panel. You can just open and close the door. You still have the uh, pressure, um, pressurize and depressurize button, but it, yeah, it's, you don't actually, you also don't have to close the door. It will auto close when you press
Oh,
the button.
it's nice.
I'm pretty sure they did it, so that it didn't feel like the the new airlock was a necessity.
Yeah, that's also fair. Okay.
So it's only got 3 fuses, which is fine. It's got 3 relic slots. Did the destroyer have 3 or did it have 4?
The bigger one had 4.
All right, that's fine.
I think the smaller one had 2.
Okay, it is very open concept.
I see that.
This is pilot chair right here, navigation, your shelves for the pads. Okay, they're not being loud. Let me turn on voice activity again. There we go. This works better. So it does have the ability. It has 2 void jump engines. So it has
Oh,
the ability
okay.
to do a sync charge. Its boosters are split between sides. It's got 4 boosts.
Okay.
It's got 4 forward-facing slots on each side and 1 rear-facing slot on each side.
Okay.
It's got. It doesn't have this huge amount of storage that the destroyer had, but it's got double the amount that the frigate did.
Okay.
Um, the airlock is real easy. It's just right out the butt. Oh, here's the new airlock control. You can still turn off the safety, but yeah, you just open the door. Yeah, that's a lot faster now.
Yeah.
You don't have to fiddle with the button.
I'll be right back. I had to check on the bathwater for the little one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm back.
So, it also starts with 7 power. So that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, but that means the only way to get shields would be to use one of the back slots. Put a shield in the back slot. The only way to get shields in facing the back, anyway. Which,
Yeah.
maybe you just try not to get hit in the butt?
And you could put one back there. That wouldn't be too big of a deal.
That, or, I thought about maybe you throw the point defense there.
And you could do one of each.
I also thought the power generator. But yeah, you could do one of each. The power generator, is not a bad idea to have back there. Or one, yeah, doing a power generator on each side. I don't know if it's worth doing 2 power generators on this ship or not, though. We'd have to see. It
Well,
starts with.
the
Yep.
nice part about it is, you know, it has got all of its, basically all of its, Lance, mom called you, basically all of its slots on the front, right? So the extra 2 slots that you'd use on the other side of the ship for weapons, so you could use weapons on both sides. is basically on one side.
Uh, yeah. See how the tags at the bottom? It shows it's port. It's considered port and forward.
Mm-hmm.
For I guess that's for the benefit of the relics. I assume for the ones that increase damage or the not damage, energy usage.
Yeah,
For
probably.
those relics. Shit. You get a really nice view of pretty much everywhere,
Yeah.
especially on the
But
bottom.
you absolutely could just do 2 guns on the front.
Uh-huh. Uh, the payload launchers you can't shoot to the side though. That's a thing. So shooting missiles and mines would be a little more difficult if you don't put it in the back. I
I
guess if
will
you
do
shoot it
that
up
once
or
again.
down, it'd be fine.
Yeah.
Um, the Freedom starts with 4 tier 1s and 1 tier 2 blank animus crates, and I think some of the others actually start with 1 blank animus crate.
Okay.
I think this ship is really nice. I don't know how much health it has. I haven't actually, taken it into combat.
Yeah.
I assume it's
All right.
somewhere in between the 2 ships.
Yeah, I'll be back. That's all. Ready. It is close, but not quite.
Yeah, and I have no frame of reference for how maneuverability would feel in this.
Mm, yeah.
So, I mean, it
And even
feels
if you knew how maneuverable it was for me, unless you had the same bonuses I did, it
yeah. I guess the benefit or the trade-off for not having ports facing directly the side is if they're shooting at you from the side, it's a fairly narrow profile.
yeah. Well, the thing is overall it's kind of narrow, right? Because it's
Yeah.
shorter as well.
Yeah. It honestly it reminds me of the Tana.
It does, yeah. In its landing form.
Yeah. It seems to turn fairly quick. And it's going, yeah, granted, this is also with no pilot skills whatsoever. Its base is like 50 meters per second.
Okay.
Um, it seems to turn pretty quick. So, yeah. I could see splitting 2 shields between having like the have one pointed back so it covers the back and the 2 sides, and then having one that just goes forward. Oh yeah, it's something we'll definitely have to experiment with.
Oh, all I heard.
Take a bath. The one's in the bath. I am our returned.
Awesome, awesome.
It's fairly simple for the pilot to get at the boost if need be.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because
That's
they
good.
the pilot sits right here. It's just over there and over there.
Okay.
I think I told this to Kazi. I think the only thing that I would like is having one of the elevators to take you right up from down here, or not here, down, not there, like up to go right up there. But that's just a small thing. It does only have 4 of the sarcophaguses. I don't know how having more than 4 players would work on this ship. But though, although I think the destroyer only had 4 too. So
Pretty sure you're only allowed to have up to 4.
no, they changed it to have up to 6.
Oh, okay. Alright, I think I'm gonna go for now, so I'll see
All right.
everybody later.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna